video for completing the square, or I guess as they call it, converting from general to standard form. But number 10, it's kind of nice because we get to really fully use this completing the square for its intended purpose here. So number 10, remember the first thing you got to do for each of these is identify which conic section we're dealing with. If you look back at our rules, which I believe is page 1 of our handout here, well, I guess it's page 2. But what you're looking at, you have x squared and a y squared. So we know we're not a parabola. And in fact, our coefficient for x squared and y squared are the same. So by our definitions, we know that this is a circle. So let's go ahead and get that identified. And now we get to complete the square, but we get to do it twice. So again, let's go through the steps. Step 1 is to group those x terms together and then shift it around and move all the y terms together. But this time I'm also going to combine that step with the next one, where I, like any constant terms, so like in this case 12, in that same first step, I'm going to move any constant terms to the right. So grouping them together, we get x squared minus 12x, and then plus y squared, 10y. And there's where I'm moving that 12 to the right. I'm subtracting it from both sides. So the next step in completing the square, and we can do them all in one line here, but remember we write out x squared minus 12x, and then that's where we take half of our x term and square it. So half of that is negative 6 squared, so we're going to add 36. And then we keep moving on, plus y squared, 10y. And then again here we get to take half of our y term, so 5, and square it. 5. But because we added those numbers to the left side, we're going to add them to the right, and we're adding 36 and 25. So we have our perfect trinomials. We can factor our first one, our x1, to say x. Plus sign means they're the same sign. They're both minus half of that, so x minus 6 squared. So you can check this, but x minus 6 quantity squared is the same as just this section right here. And then we say plus the quantity y plus half of that, so 5 quantity squared. So that's that chunk. And that is set equal to, if you take 36 and 25, subtract 12, you get 49. And for us, conveniently enough, the equation is just x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So we are done. We have nice short video. We've got how to complete the square for a circle. So in fact, that's it. It says give the equation, identify the section, and convert. So I mean, I guess technically if you wanted to box that in, you can do that. I did, I guess, forget to write that one out. But there we go. Next video coming up for number 11.